Hello, everybody. Oh, why am I not center? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. So, as you know, we are now in 2015. Clearly, this is going to be a yearly favorites. Now, I've never done a monthly favorites, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that you guys haven't seen me use or seen me talk about. I'll go in the order that I apply. I'll probably end up forgetting that I'm doing that, so don't quote me on that. Okay, so primers. So this primer I love. I was using the regular Smashbox primer, which is just the Photo Finish Foundation Primer, which is a clear one. But I felt that it just feel like it didn't do all that much for me. Nothing to like write home about. I'm not huge on primers. I have normally dry skin, so I don't find that a primer on me personally is necessary all the time. I'm more likely to use a primer in the summer, but you know, being a makeup junkie and a makeup artist, I always have to go out and buy the newest thing or the one thing I don't have. So I had this one for a while. As you can see, it's still full. But then I saw this one, and I love anything that says anything with moisture, anything hydrating, moisturizing, and any of that stuff. I'm like, gotta get it. So I saw the Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Foundation Primer, which is the blue one. And I love this. Like, it's so hydrating. It feels more like a serum than a primer, which I really like. The consistency is great. Doesn't have a smell to it. It doesn't leave like a blue tint to your face. It's just you feel it moisturizing your face. It feels amazing. So when I use this, I don't need to use a moisturizer under it. Love this stuff. Last face primer that I have is an interesting one. It's a different type of product that I haven't really heard a lot of people talking about. So I'm kind of excited to tell you guys about this. It's the Mally Beauty Evercolor Poreless Face Defender. Stuff is amazing. So it comes in a compact like this, and you open it up. It's like a clear jelly type of product. So you look at it and you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? So on the bottom of the compact, it comes with like this little sponge and a mirror. So you take the sponge, you swipe it a few times, or you circle it, whatever, however you want to do it. I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. And I don't know if you can see that. This primer is like, how do you describe it? It's like using a soft blur effect on a picture. It takes your face from kind of like really textured and pory and all that, and it just kind of puts like a soft blur effect over your face. And it, I don't want to show you because I have makeup on right now. They say you can put this on top of makeup. I really don't get that. I honestly don't really use this under makeup either, but during the summer I used this by itself when I didn't want to have anything on my face. No foundation, no concealer, anything of that sort. I would put this on and it was like I had something on my face that was just smoothing everything out. It just made my skin look amazing. So it's really lightweight. You don't feel it on your face. Perfect for the summer, so you don't feel like something's melting off of your face. It's perfect. I use this all summer, and like I have a tiny dent in it. This stuff is awesome. Okay, eye primers. This is probably number one. This has shocked me so much because it's drugstore. I mean, I love the drugstore. I started out with makeup in the drugstore. So this is the NYX HD eyeshadow base, and this isn't a color or anything like that. It's just a really nice eyeshadow primer. There was a significant difference in how my eyeshadows looked with this primer on. Not that they were more pigmented, but I used this in the morning. The end of the night, it looked exactly the same, like exactly the same as it did in the morning. I didn't want to take it off because it looked like I just put it on. It was that amazing. And then the price, like, can't beat it. So let's go on to face. I have one BB cream and one foundation. The BB cream is the Maybelline Dream Pure BB 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Clearing Perfector. That's a mouthful, and I'm in the color Deep Sheer Tint. This stuff is bomb. This one, super thin. You don't feel a thing, but the amount of coverage, I definitely would say is more than a BB cream, than a typical BB cream. This is for acne prone skin, so if you do have sensitive skin or acne prone skin, this is amazing. This will work really well for you. For the amount of coverage you get, and then you don't feel a thing. Good job, Maybelline. Foundation! I'm so excited to talk about this foundation. There was so much hype around this foundation. And this is the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation, and I'm in the color Macao. First off, NARS, the amount of shades you have, there's a wide variety. Usually I'm in between shades, and I found a perfect shade for me. It's just a beautiful foundation. It's what I'm wearing right now on my face. Very buildable. I'd say it's about medium, medium coverage, but you could definitely build it up to full. Moving on to concealer. Two concealers. One, the infamous LA Girl Pro Conceal. Super creamy, super blendable. Coverage is amazing. Can't beat what, I think it was like $250. I got 9 or 10 shades of this. I got them at IMATS. You can get them at Lady Moss Beauty. I'll put the link in the bottom bar. Super cheap, like just stock up. Then another that I use that is a staple in my kit, but also personal use, is the 3 Custom Color Specialist Professional Palette Ready to Wear Cream Concealer. Now you can't find this at a Sephora and Ulta, the drugstore. You can only get this at a professional makeup store. I got mine at Alcone in New York City, and it's just a palette of 10 shades. Sorry that it's such a mess, and I love this. You can see why it's in my kit, because it has like every shade I'll ever need. Powders. This is a Tarte Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. This stuff is crazy. Stuff is crazy. It smooths your highlight out so beautifully. It's the most beautiful translucent powder ever. Love this stuff. The L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powders that go along with the True Match foundations. Love these. Love these. It has a good amount of coverage. I've worn this by itself. It can cover, you know, minimal stuff. It's a powder, but it does its job. It is a really good powder. Definitely my favorite all over face powder. The MAC Pro Sculpting Powders are the bomb. So I have 5 of them. The only 3 that I've used so far are Blunt to Contour, Emphasize, and Soft Focus. Emphasize and Soft Focus are looking really similar right now, but in person they're really not. I mix both of those to highlight. These powders give that blurring effect under my eyes, and I love that, just like the Tarte one does, so I had to include all of them. They're amazing. Go to brows. I have 2 things. Both are pencils. One is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown or brunette. It's a slash on the box. One side is the pencil, retractable pencil. One side is a spoolie. The spoolie is amazing. It just really diffuses any sort of color, whether I use a shadow, whether I use this, it just diffuses that color and blends it so beautifully. Really good spoolie, Anastasia. The next one is the MAC Brow Pencil in Stud. This pencil is so amazing. If I want a more dramatic brow, then I'll go with this one. If I want a softer brow, I'll go with the Brow Wiz. I feel like this one, it applies a lot softer than this one. I can definitely get a natural brow with this, but I could definitely get a more dramatic brow way easier with this than this. This is definitely meant for a natural brow. Love both. I think they're like around the same price, so honestly, I have both, but you know, you don't need both. So let's finish up eyes. So eyeliners. I have 2. I have a liquid and I have a gel. My favorite liquid is the Milani Eye Tech Extreme Liquid Eyeliner, and it comes like this with a felt tip. It's just really nice. It's really precise. It's what I use for my eyeliner today. Love this eyeliner. And then my gel liner is, of course, you know, MAC's Fluid Line in Black Track. Just a really good waterproof gel liner. All right, mascaras. 2 mascaras. One is the Mally Volumizing Mascara, and of course it's in black. When it says volumizing, she means it's volumizing. Like your lashes will go, they will look so thick. It's amazing. And then of course Rimmel's Lash Accelerator in black. This brush is just amazing. The formula of the mascara is amazing. Look at that little itty bitty brush. I won't really say that it gets my bottom lashes because I really don't have bottom lashes to get, but it tries. Okay, let's do eyeshadows. My MAC eyeshadows, honestly guys, the MAC eyeshadows that I own, I truly do love. Like, I chose them for a reason and I use them religiously. If I had to choose 4 favorites, I would say Embark. I can use it for like my outer corner, for my crease, to blend under on the bottom. I can use it for a contour if I wanted to. I really wouldn't. I can use it for my brows, for a really natural brow like I did today. Love Embark. Brown Script. Brown Script, you're beautiful. Brown Script is what is in the upper crease area of my eye right now. It's just so warm. It's so beautiful. It's so pigmented. You only need a little bit, and it goes a really, really, really long way. It's just a beautiful shade. It's been my favorite for like 2 years. All That Glitters, which is like this beautiful rose gold color that's right here. It's gorgeous. It just is gorgeous. It's what's on my lid right now. And Shroom, surprisingly, because, you know, I'm a chocolate girl, so I'm thinking, oh, Shroom is too light for me. Shroom is this one right here. Sorry, the sun or something. Oh, there we go. Right there. Shroom. It's just amazing. It's what's on my inner corner. It's under my brow as well. So yeah, those are the 4 favorites. My favorite eyeshadow palette is a Lorac Pro palette. I feel like I've had this thing forever. I honestly haven't touched it in a little bit, just because I've gotten a lot of new palettes recently, so I've been kind of playing with those. But this bad boy is the bomb. The bomb. The pigmentation of these eyeshadows are ridiculous. They give you 8 matte and 8 shimmer. It comes with a big mirror. Like, it's awesome. I love the packaging. It's so compact. Like, I could fit that in my purse. It folds completely flat. Like, it's beautiful. And then the shades are just perfect. Okay, almost done, almost done, almost done. This is actually going a lot faster than I thought it was going to go. Bronzers. So this Guerlain Terracotta bronzing powder. This was my holy grail, because this was the only bronzing powder I owned at the time that I got this. So I use it all the time. And this stuff, I've been using this since probably like 2013. This stuff is amazing. It's super pricey though. It's like 50 bucks for this. I think it's like $50. It's so worth it. Now when I don't want to use $50 bronzer, oh, and that's matte, by the way, and I want some shimmer, but I want like a more intense bronze, I use the CoverGirl Queen Collection Ebony Bronze. All 3 of the bronzers in this line are amazing. They blend like a high-end makeup product. Everyone's raving about this, and there's a reason why. They're just amazing. And they're super cheap because they're from the drugstore. Blushes. My favorite blush since like 2013 has been this Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the color Exposed. This blush, I've hit pan because I love it oh so much. It is so amazing. Oh my gosh. It's such a deceiving color though. It looks like it would be ashy. You can't really see it, but it looks like it'd be ashy on a chocolate person. You put this on a brush and put it on your cheeks, and it is just like the most natural flush of color. It's beautiful. This is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in Plum Wine. Their description, which is actually pretty perfect, feels lightweight like a powder, yet melts into skin like a cream. That's exactly it. This is like a plum wine. It's a... This shade, but I have all of the shades, but this is my personal favorite for myself. It just gives me that like sexy, if that makes sense. Another drugstore one is the Wet n Wild Heather Silk blush. Now this blush is super pigmented. You'll need a little bit, like my cheek area, to look just really natural, and this can look super, super, super unnatural really fast if you use too much of it. You only need a little bit of this, so this will last you a long time, and it's super cheap. Highlighters, favorite part. Back in the day, this was a highlighter that I swore by. Like, this still is an amazing highlighter. It's just once I found the next one I'm going to talk about, this one was forgotten until today. This is the MAC MSF Mineralized Skin Finish in Gold Deposit. This highlight, now this does have something that the next highlighter doesn't have. Like, it's a little chunkier, so it gives you like a really bold bronzy gold highlight. This one, which is the Balm Betty Luminizer, which is amazing, is more finely milled. It gives you more of a straight up gold highlight rather than like a bronzy gold, if that makes any sense. Yeah. So that is Gold Deposit. You see it has a little more bronze in it, and the Betty Luminizer has more of like, it's just straight up gold. So love Betty Luminizer. Love my Gold Deposit too. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. Lippies. Okay, so for my lips, I can't narrow down my lips, honestly. I really can't. And I know that sounds like a cop-out, but I can't do it. So I'm gonna show you a lip product. Well, I'll show you some definite favorites, like definite like no-brainers. My Kat Von D liquid, everlasting liquid lipstick in Vampira. Do y'all see that? Y'all know what this looks like. Everybody knows what this looks like. My favorite dark lip. My favorite lip liner at the moment is NYX lip liner pencil in Ever. This lip liner is just like my lips but better. China, thank you so much for sending me my first one, because after that I was hooked. These are my two favorites that I have. The blue one is Cool Blue, and the purple one is Sugar Plum. And they are from the Smoothies collection by the College Girl. Love these. I have two other ones that I love as well, but these are my favorite. If I had to choose two from her line, these are my favorite. I have way too many lipsticks, so what I do, I depotted them. It fits 48 lipsticks, so I think it's definitely worth it. This is definitely a lot thinner than 48 lipstick tubes, if you think about it. On one side, I kind of have like my pinks and reds and dark, deeper colors, and then on this side, I have like my nudes. My nudes and my browns. I have a lot of nudes and browns. So I could do favorite brands of lipsticks. There's two that really blown me away this year, and the first one is Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild's lipsticks are crazy pigmented. They last a long time. They're like $2. Like, how do you go wrong with that? So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you guys come again soon. And yeah, peace out. Last face. Yo, if I drop one more thing, oh my lord, it doesn't. Yo, I'm dropping all of the primers. Oh, Lord, try not to cry. Oh my god, I feel like I'm dying. Like, there's no reason not to. What is going on? We're gonna have a brief intermission while I fix what's going on with my face. Hold on. This stuff I can't really choose a favorite right now. I can't. Eyelash malfunction. So